He's just a quiet man, but his eyes can see right through me.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at Cannibal the Musical at the Panasonic Theatre in Toronto. I am here with the lovely Christopher Bond.
Lovely.
Yes, who wrote or co-wrote and directed Cannibal the Musical.
Hey.
Okay, so when it comes to people eating people on stage, how do you do that?
Well, theater magic. I couldn't just tell you. You have to come check it out for yourself. But yes, there is people eating people in this show, but obviously it's done in a comic light, and this is a comedy, so it's tough because when you have a show called Cannibal the Musical, the first thing you think might not be jokes. It might be something scary, and it isn't. It's a hilarious parody of Oklahoma old-timey musicals, a big send-up that's got a little bit of gore and some genre love in there. And having done Evil Dead the Musical and Night of the Living Dead live, I like to get a little, blood and guts in there. But for the most part, this is a musical that anyone can enjoy, that's for everybody, with big, bold musical numbers and choral singing and tap dancing, and there's some tap dancing.
Yeah,
And then other kind of dancing. So there really is something for everyone with this show. But it's big, it's hilarious, it's fun, and we're thrilled to finally be in our preview week here in Toronto.
Absolutely. And what do you think it is about the Wild West that makes it so interesting for stories? I mean, on screen and on stage as well.
Well, first of all, it's wild, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, guns and saloons and barmaids and I don't know.
What's not to love?
What's not to love? You can kill somebody and it's okay because it's revenge. Or
eat them.
yeah, you made fun of my paw, I'm gonna kill you. This is my land. Bang. It's crazy. It's the Wild West. It was the final frontier, and so I don't know. There's something to be said about big open spaces and guys who live in them, and maybe with how they sing about them, those empty spaces. And who doesn't love riding horses and telling horse jokes? And
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
Are
there's
horse jokes really a thing?
Yeah. Cannibal the Musical. We naturally, one of the big characters in the show is Leanne, who is our hero's horse. And Leanne goes missing, and part of the show is Alfred trying to find his horse, who's really his best friend and probably the love of his life.
Oh.
It's sad. This is really a show. It's a tale of friendship, love, and fine dining.
Ah, I like it. And also, one of the actors mentioned it's about reinventing yourself when you move to the West, or like being who you want to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, what that guy said.
Yeah. And also, have you spent any time out in the West
I haven't been to the
or the prairies or wherever?
Yeah, you know what? My mom moved from Vancouver to Toronto, and we drove her car, and we drove through like Wyoming, Nebraska, Wyoming specifically was like Cowboy City, right?
Yeah.
It's just plains and tumbleweeds, and I bought my wife they're slippers, but they're boots, like cowboy boots.
Yeah.
In Wyoming. So it was kind of cool to go out there and see like the vast nothingness, and the plains and the rocks. And so I was able to pull a little bit of inspiration from that. But our show is in Utah. It's a journey from Utah to Colorado into the mountains. And they're trying to get to this place, Breckenridge, which is up here, but they end up in a place down here that isn't so safe and might have cyclopses and other bad things and horrible weather.
It might.
And yeah, so they should have hung a left, they hang a right, bad things happen.
And what does your mom think of all of your musicals? Because they're so Evil Dead and Night of the Living Dead and Cannibal.
She likes them now.
Yeah.
She's like, if it puts food on your table, son, it's good. But I remember telling my mother, this is years ago now, Ma, I'm gonna do this show, Evil Dead the Musical. She's like, why are you wasting your time? People aren't going to see a musical about zombies. That's stupid. Now my mom is like, everyone loves zombie musicals. It's the greatest thing ever. My son's a genius. My mom just, it's your mom. Your mom loves everything you do.
Yeah, I work with my mom,
Yeah?
We do what we do. That's her.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Believe it.
I love you're like, I'll see if I can get a camera person. You meant camera mom.
Yeah, I did. You know, brought in the farm team.
You know what? When we did Evil Dead last time, we were short on seamstresses, and my mom came in and sewed name tags in everyone's underwear.
That's so nice.
It's always a team effort.
I love it.
Yeah. It's very
Great.
cool. Good to see you, Mom.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on you and the show online?
Well, if you want to find out about Cannibal, all you got to do is go to www.cannibalonstage.com. We're also on the Twitter at Cannibal on Stage. Our hashtag is CannibalTO.
And Eat Me.
And the hashtag Eat Me. And, you know, we're on all those Instagrams and, you know, everything. We're online. You can find us.
Good. And do you have a Twitter?
I do. If you want to check me out, you can just follow me on Twitter at Bondo Chris Bond.
Okay.
It's the worst Twitter handle ever. I was forced into taking it. And you can follow me on Instagram as well under the same thing, Bondo Chris Bond.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and it's lovely to see you again.
Dude, and I enjoy the show tonight.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Thanks.
You taking Ma?
Yeah.
Ma, you're going to have a great time.
Woo.
Are you going to go out to dinner beforehand?
Maybe.
We're gonna have-
Probably. Yeah, she'll take me to dinner.
See, why doesn't my mother come and take me out to dinner before the show? Ma, I'm hungry. Come pick me up.
Yeah.
I don't want you to bring me something. I want you to take me out.
Yes.
I love you, Ma.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the Panasonic Theatre in downtown Toronto.
He's just a quiet man, but his eyes can see right through. Is it only that I feel pity? Could it be something more? Say there's an island far off to sea. I'd almost forgotten this side What is this magic I feel? Thought this mushy stuff was below. Could it be he's the one to show me what compassion is for? Safe as an island far off to sea, I'd almost forgotten this side of me. Perhaps I'm not the cold bitch I pretended to be. I'd almost forgotten this side of me.